Good evening, everybody. Face is so dark because this desk is not particularly well lit. Oh well. I'm playing Blueprints, baby. Let's play some Blueprints. Let's see the other view so I can have this a bit wider. Here we go. Man, at some point I really ought to just go through all of these notes and see what is still relevant and what is not. Our next overarching objective seems to be figuring out the emblems associated with each country and the order of places that Uncle Herbert went. Is this actually it seems to be playing audio. Yeah, well, I just described where I was, so yeah. Figured out, I believe, either one or two national sigils. Made it to room 46 a second time, and this is my allowance, 21. I want to... I believe my first order of business is going to be drafting the tomb. So I'll pick this up. Still don't know what to do with it, but it's here. It could be traded if I manage to not pull the here's the tomb. Okay. Here's a schoolhouse, but I'm a bit more interested in the tomb right now. Alright, let's see. Hopefully the secret passage is still intact here. Yes. Wait, what? There was a secret passage, wasn't there? What happened to it? It's gotta be through there. Where did I... Is it the scythe? Yeah, it's the scythe, okay. Why did that close itself? That's weird. Alright, so here I am in the abandoned mine. Hoping that I actually am on the right side of the world here. Yes. I need to take this boat across. And that is part one of the puzzle. Is it? I can barely hear it myself. I suppose I could turn it down a bit here. At least from the OBS side. Alright, so I'm here now. Now I believe what I want to do next is lower the water to 6. dimension via this direction. And let's go. I don't have to look up the order of the angels again. Who dat? Who dat? Can't tell. Let's just keep that open in case Fox wants to continue doing a thing while I am doing a thing. Alright, so now we need to search for the pool. Oh look, it's the dark room. You know what? Sure. Let's have the dark room in there right now. Maybe if we get ourselves a utility clock. E. That's a new letter. I have 6 of them now. H, S, A, W, T, and E. Don't know what they mean. But there's this battery pack. That's nice. Can't really do anything with that yet. Shh. Closet. Yeah, let's make a closet. We're in the corner here, it's fine. It also means some money ended up in the tomb, which is all well and good. Sure, let's start with the break room. Yes, you're right. Okay, that's a hallway. The hallway has been slightly wasted, but it's fine. What is here? Boudoir. Okay. Let's take our gems, I guess. Red gems are not worth multiple. It was probably pretty obvious, but I feel it is worth mentioning. Here's the drawing room. Hallway, obviously. As always are nice. Okay, let's draft this room for... observatory, I guess. Alright, I will be back for that later. Why did I go in here? That's not the way forward. This is the way forward. You know, Emily, sometimes I am just smortacular. Like it ain't no fig. Alright, so 14. 3 squared is 9. 4 squared divided by 8 is 2. 5 squared minus 5 is 20. Is that what we settled on? Do we add and then square, or add 2 squares? Because the solution is different. It could either be 12 or 20. And I do not Well, I guess we find out. I think we actually get unlimited tries for this puzzle, so let's put in 20. Yeah, that was correct. The silver key. Okay. That works for me. Moving on. Breakfast nook or the hallway. The hallway is really nice. It's just really nice. But it doesn't serve me a particular benefit right now over the breakfast nook, so I'm gonna breakfast the nook. Give me that breakfast nook. Yeah! Bacon and eggs, baby! Is this... This isn't playing from... I don't know what it's playing from. Is that playing from my TV instead of my headphones? Is that why I can't hear it? Sure is! Thanks, video game. I'll have to fix that the next day. Courtyard is gem positive, even though it's not a hallway. So sure. Courtyard. Hey, metal detector. Sweet. Got some gems, 'cause it ain't no thing. 'Cause we got some gems, 'cause it ain't no thing. Mr. Guy. It ain't no thing, and we got some gems today. It's the morning room. Hey, dice! That'll come in handy. This one also come in handy. Doodly-doodly-doo. Give me gems. Thank you. Alright, what's in the thing? In the place with the thing. Alright. None of these are dead ends. Thanks. But I'm not sure that's worth spending my dice on. Maybe it is. None of these are dead ends either. Thanks, video game. I guess let's make the parlor. This statement is of no help at all. That's obviously true. Gems are in this box. The gems are in the blue box. That might not obviously be true, actually. This puzzle is getting meta now, Emily. Okay, so let us arrange our consequences here. Let's make myself a logic logic grid here. Okay, so we have 8 possibilities here. Let's see if any of them lead to contradictions. If they are all true, that breaks the rules of the puzzle. If blue and white are true and black is false, that is a contradiction. Okay. If this statement is false, It could reasonably be false, and that would put the gems in the blue box. Okay, if white is true and the other two are false, that doesn't help me pin down the gems. And if they are all false, that also breaks the rules of the puzzle. So... Alright, this makes me think that the gems are in the blue box. I was right. Okay. The logic grid did not fail me. Well, if it's the only true box, it still is of no help because the other two boxes would then say the gems could be either in white or black. But then again, I'm pretty sure that statement is necessarily false anyway, just by virtue of it being part of the puzzle. Alright, so where are we going now? Hey, here's the pool. Not letting me go upward, but... Well, we do need to find the pump room, so here we are. Now let's just hope we can go north. Otherwise, we have made complete fools of ourselves. Redraw. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, I guess I am spawning the Great Hall. Alright, let's do the sale. Everything is 50% off today. Offer valid in commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop. Okay. Alright, now we got 2 chances to unlock this stupid thing. I don't think the special keys will... Okay, we're good. Somehow, we're good. Pump room is more immediately important, even though I would like to visit Treasure Trove. Alright, so we are lowering the reservoir to 6. Let's just make sure pump to the fountain is set up correctly. Oh, they do work? Alright. How many do we need to lower this one? need to lower it by 7. Okay. Can I do that by draining anything? If I... can't very well fill the fountain up to the max, then can I? Alright, we got a puzzle here. Like an actual puzzle. First, let's drain the fountain by 4. Or not the fountain, the reservoir. Yeah, I have a better idea. Yes. Yes. Okay, now... since this already has 1 unit of water in it, if I drain from the reservoir, it'll drain by exactly 3. And that's what I want. Yes, yes, the reservoir is 6 and the pool is 9, so that is indeed nice, I guess. Alright, onward. A passageway? Yeah. Alright, well, I have plenty of gems. It seems like kind of a waste of a passageway to put it in rank 4, but I really don't like the archives. Previously, Emily, I saw a hint in the aquarium that appeared to be for the archives, but I couldn't find the spot in the archives that it matched. Am I, do I have the wrong room in mind? Let me see actually if I can, There are other hints in the aquarium I need first. Okay, so don't worry about it then. Alright, then I'm making the passageway. Oh look, it's the archive. Dining room. Man, why do all these have to be facing south? Makes me wish I had a compass. Here's a here's a lunchbox. Was that the only thing in the room? I guess so. I took a screenshot of everything I could see in the aquarium. Alright, time to use my... Actually, wait, this goes that way. That makes no sense to use my silver key there. Here's the lab. Okay, well, I gotta draft the lab in order to be able to show you, but let's see here. If I window capture my Steam... Well, I would window capture my Steam, but OBS doesn't seem to want to let me window capture my Steam. In which case, I guess the way to do this would be... Oh wait, there's Steam. Okay. Video game. Not there! Okay. Alright, now let's, where the heck are my screenshots? Here they are. Okay, so, my recordings and screenshots. Let's see. I guess I noticed 3 things. One of them was this, which is an arrow pointing to a particular file cabinet in a room with a lot of red books on shelves. This looked like the archives to me, but if you say it's not important yet, then I guess it's not important yet. There's an X under this, this looks like a grill, actually. This is the terrace, isn't it? I feel like that has to be the terrace. Maybe I need to dig under the grill. Okay. Alright. Okay. And, obviously the laundry room. Alright, those were the 3 hints I was able to spot in the aquarium. Alright, back to adventure. Here we are in the lab again. Heck yeah, we got Stoof. Okay, let's check our experiments. Immediately set my dice to 2, huh? Or deliver a letter to the mailroom. Does that sound important? That sounds important to me. A letter going into the mailroom. Is it one of the red letters, or... Not that I've drafted the mailroom today, but... Alright, we're doing it then. The letter has been delivered to the mailroom. Okay. Man, we're just finding all kinds of crazy stuff. Okay, please be a boiler room. There is no boiler room. Thanks, video game. Alright, I still really don't want to draft the archives yet. I guess we're going to the den. a key. That works. Man, this is my progress, you Kels. I have 5 letters. I have solved 1 national sigil. And I have these permanent additions. Also, my allowance is like 21 or something like that. That's nice. Alright. I kind of don't want to use a silver key. Hallway it is. Maybe if I'm extra lucky, I can completely fill up the house today. Get that trophy. What do you mean letters singular? There are 8 red letters. West Wing Hall. I'm not entirely convinced I want to play this game until my allowance reaches 100. Where is... It's not in here. Oh, it's just a coin on the floor. Sure, give me another hallway. This might be worth using the silver key on. Mechanarium. I don't have any mechanical rooms, so that's not pointful. Oh, right! Locker room. Right, I was just thinking of the locker room having so many locks. I didn't even notice it spreads keys around. Okay, let's look around for keys, I guess. Although I'm kind of low on well, I don't know about low on steps, but I've drafted a lot of rooms, and depending on how much searching I do, yeah, that actually is kind of funny. Okay, wherever these keys have ended up, they sure aren't here. Yes. Unfortunately, I still need to chart a course throughout the house. And that's going to use up a lot of steps, either way. Oh, don't tell me the key ended up in, like, that room over there or something. Okay, there's one key. Don't want to go in there since it's so long way to a dead end. Alright, well. Let's stop doing that and head for the reservoir now that we've done the thing. What? Getting lost in a maze of boxes. It's pretty swell. Like it ain't no Oh, right. Alright, down the stone steps we go, and into the thingy. We have solved a slightly complicated puzzle. Let's go, Simon. Trying to redesign it. Right, the cape, right? So when you talk about it lighting rooms up, you mean like the Zelda 1 candle? Because yeah, that functionally makes the player immune to darkness. Couldn't you actually... Couldn't you just have it... I don't know. Trying to... What if you used it in a dark room, it just drained some of your magic and lit it up? Ah, Link to the Past Darkness in the sewer. Okay. Well, in that case, like, dude, just make it a free passive effect. Doesn't need to cost magic. Or, you know, like, make the cape do that. And if you don't have it, the dark room is just completely dark. Oh. Okay, well... Like, honestly, I'm not really sure what there is to redesign here. You have a free passive light effect, and as long as the cape is active otherwise, like whenever you're hit, some of the damage just gets diverted to your MP instead of your HP. Like, I don't know, it's not that complicated. Alright, where am I? Alzara did tell me I would be coming here eventually. So what is this? A safe house. With weapons. Okay. We see what's in the shade of truth, they say. Delete it. A. Yes, that is what I'm saying. The cape just naturally glows. Your player character can, I don't know, have it in their pocket or something instead of wearing it. I do not think I have, Emily. Let me look through my stuff. The fourth down below beneath all the docks. That sounds like it could be here. Or I may have to drain the reservoir completely. I hope it's here. To the irony of blackmailing you, yeah. I'm assuming it would be a hand-drawn note like that one. Steam, clearly that is not the only... Okay, I don't know why I took a screenshot of this. Can stop this is the third time. Crowns, Fable, Clothes, Exhibits. Transdale. RCLF, the Children of Black Water. RLCF, not RCLF. Cat. No. Gene Ridden. That's the Thenary Sigil. Yeah, that's the Rinda Sigil. Treble clef, denoted in verse. You know what? Why do I not have, here. Sinclair's Inner Sanctum. Resealed in January after deal in Reddington fell through. Joan Flowers, Danny Irvine. $100 bells, Sandy Heights, 5 p.m. Okay, that is all of my screenshots. So no, I have never seen a note like this before. The only thing the phrase "delete it" reminds me of is Mega Man Battle Network. Okay, this looks important. Maybe. screenshot anyway. Okay, so Mom was apparently involved in the Sanctum Key. There we go. Mom was apparently involved in a conspiracy of some kind to, yeah, she's been hiding out down here for a while. Yeah, she is apparently conspiring to return something to the Crown of Orinda to, you know, Orinda. We seek what's in the shade of truth. Royal Museum of the Grand City of Fen. Well, of the City of Fen. I can read these at this resolution. It just it's kind of a thing. Exhibit and restricted. Closed exhibits. Both Lyron Hall and the main concourse feature a number of, quote, closed exhibits, which are reserved for an upper tier of elite patronage and are not currently open to the public for admission. As cool as this would be, it's too easy to track, literally. Decoy color. Manning, White, Pharaoh, Marigold. Forced entry into here, roof access, White at 124. Okay, there is something I can't quite read there. That's unfortunate. Maybe I can... open it up in a different app and zoom way in. No. Yeah, it doesn't help that this is a JPEG. I know, right? Yeah, you kind of have a point there. Oh, that's part of my UI. That's not part of the new. I see. But yeah, I can't read this text where it says closed exhibit. I can read just about everything else, though, from here. I'm not sure what this heist plan has to do with anything, anything in the game, though. Like, Simon is stuck here at Mount Holly the whole time, you know? Train station? Royal Station. Orinda Aries train metro. Okay, so, Ah, okay. So I do need to drain the reservoir all the way, perhaps. That's a thing. You can click and zoom on the Metro map. Why would I? I can see the whole thing from here. Yeah. So what? Mount Holly used to be part of Arinda Ares, I guess, and... Okay, good to know, I guess. But, like, draining the reservoir completely, it's... Yeah. Alright, I guess I can re-screenshot it. But yeah, I'm not really sure why I should care about this. It has nothing to do with any of the puzzles I've seen yet. Yeah, it's so big, I'm going to assume I probably have to power the pump room so I can drain a little bit of extra water. This is the thing that's most interesting right now. That and, actually, I guess here's a question. Are there any chess pieces around here? Probably not. Yeah, that is going to be an ordeal with a capital O. Like, if it happens by accident, cool, but... It's not the kind of thing I want to do runs upon runs in order to do. Alright, so if we're talking about delete this notes, I guess I could run around the basement again and see if there's something like that. Maybe the security room. Who knows? It could be anywhere. I should go use the Sanctum key, you're right. Means that I'm wasting more than a few steps, but yeah. Of course, I'm just here now. This isn't the Fen Ares. I don't know, I just kind of assumed that key number 6 went to door number 6. And next key I get, I suppose I'll open door 8. But yeah, I don't think I know anything about this sigil. Let's check the screenshots. Mostly care about the Finn Ares screenshot. Yeah, that's a pentagon. So I have no idea what kingdom this is for. Well, I already know that the 8th Sanctum key is hidden behind the 8th door of 8, which means that I should probably be opening door 8 next. Just made a bad assumption about the keys for that. Anyway, now we're heading back out, I guess. Honestly, I'm kind of reaching the point where I don't really care that much about finishing this game. I don't know why I clicked below those. The chess puzzle? No. I have never solved it. It is not at all clear what I even have to do. Like, I was thinking that maybe... Well, excuse me for not being very good at chess. Like, I was thinking that maybe I have to draft a bunch of rooms into the thing and then mark their positions on the chessboard. Yes, I am completely aware of what you meant, you Kells. I was pretending to misunderstand you for humor purposes. Yeah. The problem is, one of the pieces is like a queen. And that belongs in her ladyship's chamber, which I have not been able to draft in some time. Right? Yeah, a queen and a king. And like... Whoops. I know where the queen and the king belong, I think. Also in the study? But yeah, like, these, I believe... Wait, no, king is the office. The office is not in the house either, but yeah. Well, let's compare... Thanks, game. But yeah, these are, like, specifically white chess pieces. I have definitely never been in a throne room. Pawns could go in a number of places. I have drafted the den. And now I am struggling to... There we go. Okay, den is rank 5, area 2. Or, you know, column 2. Yeah. Okay, cool. But yeah, there's a black queen in the study, a white queen in the her ladyship's chamber. I don't have a throne room. I don't have an office. There is a knight in the observatory, which I have drafted. Rook. Rooks are in the vault and the nook. The nook is there. Oops, not there. There. Bishops. Bishops are in the chapel and the attic. I have not drafted a chapel yet. I probably won't be able to get around to that either. And yeah, king and queen I can't do anything about. So that's as much of this as I'm able to do. Yeah, her ladyship's chamber seems kind of hard to reach and get back here. Alright, I guess the thing to follow up on is whether any of these rooms have changed now that I have placed the chess pieces. I have found bishops in the chapel and the attic, and the rumpus room and the bookshop. So that is probably all 4 bishop locations, because we have exactly a full chessboard. Yeah. Anyway, I'm here again. Alright, well, all of that wandering around and I only found 1 key, so it's time to head back up. You know, the dining room door? Really? Alright. I would have said open up a door into rank 8 to, well, I guess it doesn't matter because I wouldn't be able to... Yeah. Is there... No, I think that's just... Of course, the... Well, I guess I could see what's in here, but if I want to make it back to the break room... I better hope there is some fruit in here. I guess the quest bedroom would help ever so slightly. As in... Yeah, quest bedroom will let me at least finish in the break room. Oh look, the compass. Where were you when I needed you? Like, seriously. This doesn't matter. There's like nothing else going on here. I mean, pawn in the... Wait, actually that does matter. There's a pawn in the guest bedroom. Alright, let's head back to the break room and end for the day, and then I can... Okay, cool. I don't think you want to get Emily mad again, you Kels. So please do not. No, I'm talking to the other UCals. You know, if I make it to like day 32 or something, like, I guess day 30 because it's November. If I make it to day 30, will the staff come back? I guess a thing to find out and wait for an eventual payoff. Alright, whatever. Nothing else matters, let's call it a day. Yeah, that's a little weird. Prosaic Villa of Tomorrow. Okay, gonna fix some things up already, real quick. That run took an hour, by the way. I just need to set my default audio device correctly, because it's supposed to be going into my headphones. There, that'll do the trick. Alright, back to video games. Apostrophe added for sarcasm, as usual. Oh yeah, I can hear that much clearer now. Video games. Apostrophe added for sarcasm. Game, please. Please let me into the title screen game, thank you. Day 30! Hey, we might be finding out soon. Alright, day 30. Like if we hit day 55 or 56 or something, it would be Happy New Year! And stuff. Alright. No, I'm going to draft the thing. Next thing I care about, honestly, classroom. That's the only outer room I really care about now. Because we need geographic information. We're going to solve the Sanctum puzzles. The classrooms seem like that would be a place to find the thing. Also, this thing still exists. Alright, what do we got? The shrine. Sure, whatever. Do I have a blessing? I don't have an active blessing. Let's open up my document. I found that microchip by digging next to the bridge. I noticed that some of the note cards had words written in italics, and they said, like, buried beside West Bridge. That was not me. I actually solved the puzzle. Yes, and I've been keeping notes, but I seem to have lost my notes. Here we are. Okay, so we got values for 7 and 10. Let's I guess let's just... Oh, did I? That felt like a complete puzzle to me. Alright, let's donate 1 coin and see what blessing we get. We will be methodical now. Blessing of the Dancer. Okay. That sounds very nice, actually. Okay. So 1 to 2, 7 to 8, and 9 to 10. Are the same. Alright, that will save me some time. I see. Alright. And I guess it makes sense that there are only finitely many blessings available. This game is not an infinite size. Alright. Let's go. Oh, okay. Well, that'll be convenient when I get to it. Oh, look, it's the den. Well, if I know how many blessings there are, I will know how long to experiment. That is going to be locked, isn't it? Oh, look, the conservatory. Never seen it in rank 1 before, so hey. Alright, let's see what we got here. The kennel! Dining room and kennel are both pretty nice. Oops. But they're also both standard, right? I kind of feel fine just keeping all 3 of these as standard. Actually, no. I should make the commissary commonplace because I'm starting to get up there in coins now. But having an early place to spend them would be nice. So I'm going to make it commonplace. I do have this on the game, right? Yeah. Still at work. Kennel is really powerful paired with one outer room that doesn't work in one specific room. Trying to remember what the kennel does. Oh yeah, paired with one outer room. Oh, right, the hovel! Or, no, not the hovel, the root cellar? Probably the root cellar, I forget. That might have also been in the drafting strategy book. But yeah, we got a violin here. Rook. Rook in the conservatory. A black rook in the conservatory. Did I know that? I did not know that. Alright, so now that I have a general idea of what the chess puzzle is, let's reorder some of these. There. Just reordered some of my chess notes here. What's this? Oh, I already knew this. Have I been in the master bedroom? I'm not sure I have. Alright, well, moving on. The patio! That's where I need to dig. Or something. Except I don't have a shovel. Well, if I find a shovel, I know where to use it. Heck, maybe I can buy a shovel. Although, the fact that this is, like, concrete, makes me a little worried about my prospects there, but yeah. Okay, dig underneath the grill in the patio. Oh, look, here's the utility closet. Whoops. Turn the gym off, the garage on. I guess the... Actually, I have a staff key card. It doesn't matter whether the entry system is on or off. Okay, back to adventure. You know, I keep saying back to adventure, but here's the breakfast nook. Anything going on around here? A rook in the nook, I knew that. Yeah. Yeah, so it's better to keep it on, which I am pretty sure I turned it back on, so it doesn't matter. Another hallway, sure. Hallways are just very nice. I will do the parlor. Gems are in the white box. The box with a false statement contains the gems. The statement on the white box is true. If this is false, then this is also false, and this is also false. So this has to be true, which means this is also true, and yeah. Yeah. So that means this is always false. If these two are true, then the gems are in blue. If these two agree with each other, and this is always false. Therefore, these two are true, and the gems are in the blue box. Oh, look, apple. I love it when I can have some easy gems. Oh, look, the gymnasium, but it would be a waste to put it here, so let's draft the spare room. As far as I can tell, there's just, like, never anything in the spare room. Maybe someday there will be. Here's the break room again, but let's add a hallway. The more hallways we have in this stupid house, the easier it'll be to someday fill up the entire house. Here's a storeroom. Kind of feel like I want to continue to have options. That's funny, you cows. Ivory dice. Set at the same cadence as Mr. Antenna's TV time. Here's security. Here's a courtyard. If I went into security, I could turn up the number of key cards, but that also means I am going to be going straight up to rank 5, and, well, maybe that's fine. Oh wait, I could have just paid gems to rotate it. That's right. Oops. Alright, let's do ye thing. Security level high, please. Alright, what now? I could go into the bedroom. It's free to at least look in the bedroom. Oh, hey! That helps. So here's a stupid question. With the bedroom and the running shoes, could you like cheese the system, hope for a break, and like hope for luck and just get infinite steps? Yeah, that's a shame. It would be funny if that was an exploit, though. I see. Alright. This is weird. Greetings from Reddington. Alright, yeah, only one way to go now. Oh, look, it's locked. Yay! Sure, hallway. Yeah. Greener does not cost gems to draft. That's nice, I suppose. So is the drawing room. Yeah, maybe I'll do quest bedroom. There's an item. Hey, magnifying glass, cool. I could totally head over to the safe house now. Ah. Wait, does the foundation even have a locked door? I guess it might. And I have dead-ended myself. Alright, well, time to go to the safe house. And look at all these steps that are going to be wasted. You're right, I could escape dead end with foundation. Alright, we're not wasted just yet then. But I do want to head back to the safe house now. Room directory. I have the gallery in room 8. I have all of these. I guess I am missing room 28, which is not the bookshop, because the bookshop is not a blue room. Okay, so 28 is the only blue room I'm missing. Not quite sure what these two shops are. Studio additions. I have found floor plans, which I have never drafted. And I have all of the outer rooms. So I've almost completely filled up the room directory, which is cool. Yeah, well, I haven't really been able to reach the drafting studio very many times. I always get dead-ended by something stupid, like running out of keys or just not drawing the right 3 rooms. It's a little bit annoying. Equally annoying, I know where to dig, but I don't have a shovel. Yeah, well, hopefully conservatory can make it less rare eventually. Onward! I don't care, Simon. Yeah. You're probably right about that. Because they've always been inconvenient for me. It's not like I could ever afford anything in the showroom anyway. Alright, what am I doing? I am looking at the heist plan. That's what I'm looking at. Security system controls in the closed exhibit. I don't think... Well, Chamber of Mirrors together with Schoolhouse will let me do the exam. Yeah, Yeah, that makes sense. It was a hint for a puzzle I do not have, which is, you know, always great. Alright, let's head for Foundation. I have opened every single safe I've found, as far as I am aware. Was there a safe in the study? I might not have been aware of it. Okay. Alright. I have some pretty good ideas where some of these sanctum keys are. Not sure about high up among all the clocks, but we'll find it eventually. Okay, where am I going? I'm going to Foundation. I wasn't aware there was anywhere in the basement to use my magnifying glass, but I can take a look around. I do not recall seeing any documents whatsoever in here. Maybe they're in here. No, I was just there. Let's get climbing. That's nothing. Ah, this. Right. It doesn't really mean anything. I already knew this. I have not found any other documents in the basement. At least I don't think I have. These aren't documents. Well, they might be, but they sure are not. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea if I've used everything or not. I have steps, so let's retrace my steps, I guess. This doesn't obviously have anything out of place here. Neither does this. Yeah, if you tell me which room to look in, that could save me some time. Okay. Let's head over there. Here we are. The place. Let's check this just to be sure. Yeah, there's nothing going on here. It looked like a Rubik's Cube for a second. It isn't. That doesn't take me anywhere. Okay, let's see. Are there any documents lying? There's that. Let's just turn the gears and do some of that. Buried floor plan. Let's look for 10. There, in the basement, buried in the basement, there is a floor plan. Any other 10s around here? Probably not. Probably not. Too bad I don't have a shovel today, and I will never find a shovel again. Yay. Alright, this doesn't actually matter. Okay, let's... A new red room, huh? Alright. Okay, cool. Let's put this underpass back to normal. Alrighty. Back to adventure, for real this time. That doesn't consume my key card, right? Secrets in the observatory. I do not believe so. I only activated the telescope. I need water. Have my chips. Here we are, Foundation. Let's go that way first. This is either 10 or 11. Let's try 10. Okay. Maybe for people who don't like arithmetic. Hey, look what room it is. Yeah, it's Swan Song. I found that out very early on. Here's a map of the world with some, well, it looks like sea routes charted. I don't know if that matters. There's a compass underneath, or yeah. Oh yeah, I should like actually use the telescope, shouldn't I? Diamondus Major and the Southern Cross. Interesting. Well, for people who aren't used to doing arithmetic in their heads or, you know, just writing down the stuff they do, I'm sure that is a thing. I do see some planets up here. Maybe if I point the telescope at Earth or something. Oops, wrong way. It doesn't go any higher. Okay, never mind. Maybe I can walk on the telescope and do something. No, that's too far. I can block myself in with the telescope. Amazing! Maybe if I turn the telescope entirely around, point the big end at the walkway, and stare into it, I can see something. What? Can I reach? Oh, there's a compartment here. The planetarium. If you call it a day in planetarium, gain 2 stars. Cool. Alright, let's put this thing back. I mean, yeah, it's stars. Is there a cap on the number of stars? Ah! Wow, okay. Okay, if I rotate floor plans, can I choose the direction they are facing, or will it just rotate by 90 degrees in a particular direction? Because if it's the latter, it'll be the same price to just give myself a passageway. Actually, it'll be cheaper to give myself passageway because I won't be losing money to chapel. Okay. Oh, yeah, I knew that was there. Oh, look, it's the commissary. I don't like these. I'd like to be able to get up into the corners, but no, I guess that's what rotating is for. That works. Yep, maybe shovel. Shovel! And what the heck? Buy a key and a gem. No dirigiblocks for me. Not right now. But, oh look, the treasure trove. That looks to me. Can't reach that globe. Wait, yeah. Nope, I can't. I took a screenshot of one of them. So... Sun, huh? I'm not sure if it's worth it opening this right away. Let's see if this door is locked or not. It's locked. Oh look, the vault. Or the lab. Okay. Let's see if I have or haven't. I haven't. I can just see that the lid is blue. I don't know what's on top of it. With the highest rank. We have a laboratory. Actually, I probably could have done that better, but... Could have triggered that a few more times just by... Here's the dark room. I don't have the utility closet yet, but... There's also literally no downside to placing a dark room here besides the opportunity cost of placing it elsewhere. Alright, let's open this thing. Yep, I know that. I took a screenshot of a blue memo that says green memos in white boxes are always lies. So that's a thing to start with. Here's a weight room. Losing half my steps here kind of sucks, but it's in a good place. Alright, let's pull that, and hey, maybe we could get into room 46 today. Which is worth doing because, well, not 46, but antechamber. Here's the boiler room. Okay, that works. By doing this, I gain allowance. This is going to be a pain to try to get open, isn't it? I'm pretty sure the boiler is on. Well, I guess it's there. It's not on. Okay. Let's turn it on. Thought that was a status LED or something. Oh, okay. Oh, this does not activate. There was a lever? So there was. Alright. Basement key, it doesn't really matter, but here's the allowance token. Alright. Let's see, I guess I could, yeah. Alright, let's see what we got. Hopefully it's something good. The archives, the locksmith, or the servants' quarters. These are glowy. That's because they're powered? Archives carries power. Alright. Alright, the laundry room, the furnace, or something else. Wait, I can see that this is not powered. Not that it really matters. Powered laundry? Okay. Oh yeah, I was supposed to dig in the laundry room. Middle washing machine. A file cabinet key. Okay. And that goes to the archives, I think. I can see what the power does. Exchange all of my remaining stars with my... But wait, what do you mean remaining stars? I guess the stars that I haven't used in the telescope? I guess. Okay. Yeah. Huh. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's unlock this a thing. Unless there is just nothing to unlock. Yeah, that sounds like a good combo. Oh, so I was. Red flags, fire. Did I take a picture of this one? I did. Arch Aries. Hiraja. Aha! Piece of the sigil. Whoops. It doesn't look like I have a dining room placed. I suppose. Huh. That's funny. Okay. Alright, so... where were we trying to reach again? The patio. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say 10-ish, 11, 12, 13. Here's a garage. Here's a furnace. Here's archived. Garage saves me. Yes, yes it does. Unfortunately, I can't, I will be locking myself out of the corner if I do that, but yeah. Alright. What about in here? Library. Or a three gem room that probably isn't powered. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's think here. I forget which drafting strategies I've checked out already. Let's go History of Varindia 1st edition, maybe? Let me think. I read... I believe I have read 3 and 4. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, last key for now. Here's the bookshop, which I can't afford. A vault. An archived floor plan, or I could redraw. Whoops. try my luck with the archived plan. Oh. Hey, it's the wine cellar. Sledgehammer. Okay. All right, let's go. Should have just enough. I have drafted the bookshop before. I bought a couple of books. I forget which ones. May or may not have missed one. Okay, here we are. Coins. It would be nice if I could find a turnip or something. Nope. Oop, here we are. A file cabinet key. Alright. Five, 4, 3. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the archives. Oh shoot. Okay. What's in the box? Just coins. Well, that's unfortunate. Up the foundation and dig. Okay. East-facing manor of tomorrow. Man, how is it this late already? Yeah, I guess it can be one more day. Patio and archive and scene run. Oh yeah, I could have gone to the. Well, whatever. I know where. Just need to get a shovel. And my allowance has gone up, so that's nice. Oh, look, the schoolhouse. Anything in the schoolhouse I can't tell from here, so let's just turn around and not use the steps. Alright, it's schoolhouse time, baby. Let's see how many grades we can get. That's parlor. There's only one true statement. The gems are in a box with a false statement. There are two. Okay. One of these is false. Exactly one of these is false. Yeah, that checks out. Because if we assume that there are two true statements, or if we assume that there are two false statements, then the gems are in blue. If we assume there are two true statements, the gems are also in blue. Go that way and check out the rest of rank 1. Here's a classroom. Grade 1 we've probably already got everything out of. Here's a breakfast nook. Hallway. Probably going to be an apple on the teacher's desk now that I think about it, but... The morning room. Sure. Oh, yeah, that's true, isn't it? Well, if I find another classroom, I guess that's what we'll do. Here's another classroom. I'm trying to get as many classrooms as I can today. The library... This is... Like, the library can wait. I could have, but I want to make as many classrooms as I can. Alright, now we go. I'll take hallway over West Wing Hall. Here's a conservatory. That works. Can't dig. Let's see what we got. Workshop. Let's see. Chapel. Chapel is a nice three-way room, but I have so many hallways now. I might set it to, might set this to, like, unusual or something. Then again, yeah, it's a bishop. I'll put it back on standard. This might also be worth making standard just because it synergizes with other stuff. Like nursery. Worth being common. Alright. Workshop, probably want to make workshop at least standard. It's not like I've crafted everything yet. Workshop common. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, no apples here. There is a rook, though. Alright, what have we here? A classroom! The periodic table of elements. H2O in liquid state is called water. Ice. Water. W-A-T-E-R-I-C-E. Steam. Water, ice, steam. I think some of these, I think these kids did not quite understand the assignment. Alright, let's see here. Oh look, a library that goes that way and dead ends me instantly. Kitchen could go out the way, yeah. Or redraw. Here's the pool again. I'm not sure how important having a pump room today would be. Yeah, that's true. Alright, let's make the pool. Alright. Library will, unfortunately... Wait, I can just rotate the library. Or have some extra doors at the courtyard. Hey, look, a shovel. That's... Yeah, that's a shovel. Nothing! An ordinary key. Alright, now we're... Oh, gems, right. Click, click. Everybody click for gems. It's a thingy. Moving on. Passageway at this rank, no. Bedroom. Bedroom might be worth rotating. Or secured. Yeah, I'll rotate the bedroom. Security rotated would cost me 2 gems and leave me with not a lot. That's my logic. Alright, what do we got here? Workshop. Yeah, I would have had 3 doorways. Alright, what's on the table here? I don't have a key card, so this is as far as I go for now. E. Is this a different letter E than the E I had before? That's the question. Sledgehammer. Didn't I already have a sledgehammer? No. What else is in this room? This thing. This thing. The true box does not always contain a prize, which I knew already. There's a suspicious letter E on this tree stump. E could mean east. If there is something with a name that starts with an E in this room, I sure am not seeing it. Oh no, it's streamboo.com! Get out of here. Something on the walls, maybe. There's fire and fur. Is that it? Is this just telling me the missing letter for the picture puzzle? So I didn't need to, Alright, so I don't need to keep track of these at all then. I've already solved the picture puzzle. Alright, so this is a dead end, so I guess we're heading back to the courtyard. Oh look, the rumpus room. Oh look, the break room. Break or rumpus. Break or rumpus. Yeah, you could get coins and Alzara, who, well, yeah. I've already fulfilled one of Alzara's prophecies. Except for, like, a cat tied to an unmoving red flag. Which, yeah, Alzara's third prophecy, I didn't understand at all. I don't even remember what he said. I didn't write it down because it was just nonsense to me. Yeah, I'm just saying, that's how many times I've seen it. Hello, Alzara. What do you have to say today? Okay, so drawing attention to the drawing room, which we already found the safe in that room. Oh well, they can't all be winners. Alright, library. Or commissary. Library or commissary? We do have coins. But yeah, okay, library. It's the library. It has a key for me. Oh, I've seen this issue already. Oh, yep. Yeah. Have I already made a note of this list of shrines? 'Cause yes, I have. Okay. Already have. But yeah, I've seen this book already. Okay, moving on. The conference room. The conference room has 2 doors. Let's... If I rotate this... Bookshop? Okay. I can't afford either of these. I've already screenshotted that. I don't think there's anything new here, unless I missed a chess piece somewhere. Bishop. Yeah. I already knew about these. Okay. Or something is right, and I'm gonna be running out of options as soon as I run out of keys. Use a classroom. Classroom or hallway? Yeah, so it does if I get another sale. I don't have the key cards, so... Yeah, classroom gets rerolls. Out of gems now, and here we are, 4th grade. Okay. This looks extremely important for the puzzle. Names of planets. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, like that helps. Some... Okay, this planet has 2 moons, one of which orbits the other. The devoted moon and the regal moon? Maybe? Let's just screenshot this, because... North Circle. Looks like that. Spiral of Stars. Yeah, I can't really get screenshots of the tops, though. Identify each realm on the map below. What? Four out of 7. I will want to leave here with a name for all 8 realm sigils. Yeah. You have a point there. Okay. Hang on. Orinda... Fen Ares used to be known as Orinda Ares. They are the same kingdom. Well, they're the same geographic region under different kingdoms. Where's my, thing? Okay, so Hourglass is Eraja. Okay, Heart Flag is Korarika. Orange Heart, Korarika. Okay, so yeah. Heart, Korarika. You don't... Okay, Kathleen does not tell us how many are correct. So this is pointless. Five out of 7. Okay, yeah. Korarika, Heart. Let's see. Wait, did Kathleen get a C minus because... Yeah, she put Orinda in, she put Orinda for Fen Ares sigil. Very naughty. So that's, probably incorrect. But yeah, correct. Hourglass is Eraja, which is correct. Alright, so one of these 3 is wrong then. Arch Ares. Mountain Flag is Arch Ares. Okay, so... Correct. One of these 3 is correct, and the other 2 have been swapped. Okay, so jigsaw piece, rainbow, and diamond are the ones that have not yet been confirmed. Okay, so correct, 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 incorrect. These two are incorrect. And one of these two is correct. I already looked at Kathleen. Artie. I just looked at Artie too, didn't I? Okay, Patricia, tell me what. Correct, correct, incorrect. Correct. Yeah, I could, but then I would have to open up a whole other utility to draw on it. I just have a thing. Alright, now I've lost track. Okay, so let's see. Alright, let me get the names of these kingdoms again. Morajai, Vera, and Nuance. Okay. Okay, so Iraja and Nuance are both incorrect, which means the other three are correct. So Nuance is diamond. Morajai is rainbow. And Jigsaw Piece is whatever the name of that place was. Vera. Okay. Alright, I'll label Orinda's sigil as hexagon just to give it a name. It's got kind of a unique shape. But yeah, okay. Mirror, yeah, that checks out. Alright, what the heck, let's screenshot this and doodle on it. Let's shrink this canvas a bit here. Oh, no need to do that. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Show on disk. Alright, edit with paint. Okay, can I like change my brush size at all? I can't tell. Thanks, MS Paint. Always removing features that might actually be useful. Ah. Okay, so I will mark thin areas with both sigils, just to note that they are the same region. Okay. Alright. Arch Ares is a yellow mountain. Alright, let's make sure I get the shape of the sigil correct. Okay. Alright. Araja is a purple hourglass. Although the white balance of this picture makes my purple ink not look especially purple. Oh well. Okay, and Vera, Moragi, and Nuance are unknown colors. Kararika is an orange heart. Okay. I guess I'll just draw the remaining 3 in gray. No, that's almost impossible to see. I guess I'll do like a dark red. And draw over them when I identify their colors. There we go. Perfect. One of these, yeah, okay. Okay, I think that's all the information we're getting out of 4th grade. So let's keep drafting. Den is... Well, Den will give me a gem and 2 doors. That seems worth it. Okay. Any locked boxes in the den? Doesn't look like it. Locked. Not locked. And another classroom. Okay. That works for me. 5th grade! Directions. Draw 2 things that share all but 1 letter of their name. Okay. I get the feeling we're not going to have, yeah, a lot of info from here. Acorn and corn. Tooth and 2. Robot and root. That's cute. Alright. That's as much as we're getting out of this. Oh look, the boiler room, and I don't have any, I don't have any mechanical rooms in my house, so I guess it has to be the chapel. Or, no. Hidden message on the blackboard. Okay, as soon as I have drafted something here. Here's another classroom, but I can't. I guess corridor works. But maybe I can do better than corridor. Think I can do better than corridor? Without having any gems. I don't have any gems. Being able to draw another classroom would not help me. Yeah, I know. Let's see what we get, I guess. Here's a mailroom. I could see what that letter says. Or I could freeze my, I could freeze my money. I want to get more money today for bookshop if possible. Alright, so neither of these then. Storeroom will dead end me, unfortunately. Dark room is not to my advantage. I have as few options as this. Dining room could work. Locked. Okay, here's my last key. The boudoir will hopefully not dead end me if I can get into the foundation. It's kind of ugly though. Oh And it's 2 gems because I do have the safe open. Alright. Moment of truth. Can we get a door? Can we get a room that turns left? Yes. Yes, we can. Alright, here's a foundation. Don't think... yeah, powering the world wouldn't help me. Well, let's see if we can get some stuff here. Maybe a key or some gems or something. Turnip. Too bad I can't have both the schoolhouse and like the hovel or something. Locked. Also locked. Well, rip me, baby. We ain't got no thing. Alright, I don't have a break room anywhere, so I guess this is as far as I get tonight. Because, yeah, everything else is locked, too. Oh, well. Dig spot and conservatory. It's a long walk. We did just get the foundation, so maybe not so long. They could have coins for bookshop, but that many? I need to get at least 7, or... No, I need to get at least 3 coins to be able to afford bookshop. Well, here we go. Oh yeah, I can dig here, can't I? It was like around here somewhere. I do have shovel, right? Yeah. Okay, well, I thought I was in the right place. Let me check my screenshot. Right, like right in front of the corner here. Yeah, there we go. Lost and found! 2 rare items, but lose 1 random. Whenever. Okay. Alright. Cool beans. Alright, off to the conservatory. Yep, I did. I can, in fact, read a description. I got 1 coin. Well, oh, there's more. And nothing. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Well, we got some clues, at least, for the sanctuaries. It's something. Alright, think I'm going to end things off for tonight. I could theoretically stay up another hour, but yeah. I didn't see any. Yeah, I really don't remember seeing any. I dug in the corridor, that's where I found the shovel. But yeah, having 5 classrooms is... The Nook, And I guess I have the steps to look in the Nook. It did. Nope. Rip. Alright, yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight, I think. The Ordinary Campus of Tomorrow. There's a title. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate having folks to talk to on my streams. And, well, next week, more blueprints, I suppose. If I'm feeling up to it anyway. Good night.